This is the SRI perspective where we slow things down and make sense of what really matters. Lately, many of us have quietly wondered if something is wrong because we can't seem to function the way we used to. We can't seem to function the way we want. But here's something I want to tell you, something very important. Feeling this way does not mean you're lazy. In most cases, it means you're mentally or emotionally overloaded. You see, prolonged cognitive stress reduces focus and energy. Mental overload can make even the most productive or the most motivated people to appear unproductive. What you are experiencing is a normal human response, not a personal failure. And I need you to let this sink. What you're experiencing right now is a normal human response, not a personal failure. Let's reframe this. Laziness is a character issue. Exhaustion is a capacity issue. There's a difference. And I don't want you to confuse both. So do not assume you're lazy because of how you're feeling. No, it is your mind speaking to you. It is whispering to you. When we're mentally stretched, our brain naturally limits our output. And it does this to protect us, not to rebel against us. This is simple biology, not weakness. You also need to let this sink. Studies on cognitive load and burnout show that mental overload can reduce motivation. In other words, your lack of output is a signal, not a verdict. It is your mind telling you to slow down. Slow down. You're not a machine. It is your mind telling you to adjust and prioritize. It's simply saying that there are things you need to prioritize over others. And those that do not need to be prioritized, you should let them slow down for the ones that are prioritized to go first. That way, you are able to reduce or even prevent burnout. You see, burnout is something you may not understand how tricky it plays. It can make you fight yourself, but your mind is simply telling you to slow down and take things gradually. So what can you do when this happens? This is what you should do. Stop measuring your worth by output alone. You're more than what you produce. Identify one pressure you can reduce this week. Now, take this serious. I need you to take this serious. Identify one pressure that you can reduce this week. One manageable adjustment is enough. Focus on direction, not volume. Quantity, volume is not the deal. Direction. When you have direction, volume will follow. Every other thing will fall in place. But when you prioritize volume over direction, you miss it and you end up with burnout. You end up overloaded mentally. You end up overstretched. And then you begin to feel like you're unproductive. By implication, you start judging yourself as lazy. Meanwhile, you're not lazy. You're doing the work, you're putting in the work, but you're not doing it as you should. And this is why I want you to prioritize direction over volume. When you have direction, volume will naturally align. Please do this for yourself this week. This season does not define you. I need you to know this. It is not proof that you're failing. You're not failing. It's simply a sign that something needs adjustment. And like I said, it may just be your mind telling you to slow down or to prioritize some things over others. Adjustment is not weakness. You should know this. In fact, it is wisdom. and every small shift counts. If this helped, I need you to save it, I need you to like it, and return to it when you need more clarity. Most importantly, why don't you share it with someone who might need a calmer perspective today? This is the SRI Perspective by SRI Academy, and I am Dorcas Ige, focused on helping us think clearly and move forward with intention and clear direction. Click the plus sign to follow for more.